virtuous ladies of excellence, I arise. I am the epitome of feminine virtue. I am a star, an absolute 10. I possess the force of an army, progressive, resourceful, and yet incredibly balanced. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I am a thoroughbred, graceful and strong, a creature of beauty, a winner, a diamond that has started out as coal, but turned into a jewel. I am rich in class, as white wine served in a chilled goblet, gold stem goblet whirled around, and then sniffed before tasting. I am an exquisite wonder that this generation seldom beholds. I am an exquisite wonder that this generation seldom beholds. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I am an endangered species, almost extinct, sensitive, temperate, and competent. I possess class and finesse. I am a lady with a dream and the untarnished prima donna of days gone by, and I am sadly missed. Beneath my exterior mask, interior, there is a soft center. I am swaddled tenderness, tears that would not fall, and the passion. I am free with strength in silk wrappings. In my youth, I was covered with frills and bows. In my adulthood, I was silhouetted in class. In my maturity, I was demure and sedately assured. I am the soul of the house, the heart of the marriage, the hope of the children, the life support of my lover, my husband, my man. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I cannot indulge myself in time-consuming meditation of lost loves and hidden needs. I have trained myself to endure. I have taught myself not to ask, and not to need, and whenever possible, not to cry. I am the climax of my creation, the grand finale. I was reserved and held until all things were in place, and the stage is now set. I step onto the stage only when every prop has been carefully contemplated. My backdrop is the earth. Nothing covers my soft, satiny black skin but the bright yellow rays of the sun. In the night, the moonlight cradles my breasts with tender hands and a radiant glow. I have been showered in the cascading current of a rapid waterfall. As I run, my strong thighs whip through the tall grain with a synergy that cannot be adequately described. Though I am created after man, I am in no way an afterthought. I was planned and carefully crafted to the slightest detail. My cycles and systems were handcrafted. My breast and their function was designed. Even he was designed compatibly attractive to me. I am the apple of his eye, the energy in his stride, and the strength in his body. I was created especially for him, to meet his every need, and I taught him how to love me too. The angels are in awe and the stars glisten. I am the one and the only, the star in the flesh, the soft center of the budded rose, the first human taste of sensual, sensitive feminine flesh to touch his existence. I am as fragile as a glass decanter that is held and admired. I am a table marked reserved, an exhibit marked look, but don't touch. I am the envy of the ordinary, the object of the connoisseur, the goal of my daughter and the gem of my husband. My words are more glamorous than my clothes because I am rich. Whether I live in the projects or in a mansion, I am covered with jewels of glistening eyes and the luster of hope. Age cannot and will not rob me, for I am far more than smooth skin and strong bones. I am as fine in white hair as I was in my youth, as timeless as a concerto in C minor. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. All my generations will be blessed through my survival, because I am a lady in waiting, whose soft strength and stately demeanor architecturally transcend. I touch gently and warm the soul. I possess the element of class that exceeds diversity. I am a gentle lady with the strength to build a home and the power to create a family. I am a lady and a wife before I was married. Neither bridal showers nor books can produce in me what has already been inbred. There is within me a unique gift of nurturing that makes me exemplary. I am carefully calculated mix of strength and vulnerability, refined and fragile, strong and stable. I am a giving lady whose life's goals reaches far beyond my own need for fulfillment, and anchors in the warm feelings that erupt from touching him. I am a high-grade gem that is pre-cut and brilliant, of exquisite quality, that twinkles through life and luster and vitality. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I am sought after by all, and when I am found, I will always be appreciated. I am an excellent wife waiting to be discovered, the missing ingredient that will complete his vision, a lady with many resources, because my soul is rich. Though my land may be barren, when he plants his greatness into my fertile ground, I will flourish. I am a rich composite of many precious potentials, with hidden treasures deep within me. To find me would mean he has hit the lottery of life. To find me would mean he has hit the lottery of life. To keep me and cherish me would enrich his existence. In the height of living, my presence alone will cause him to feel a sense of wealth, so opulent that he accrues great pain and interest. I am a lady of majesty and elegance. My riches are far beyond counting. I am adorned with diamonds in my eyes and rubies in my smile. I am a jasper stone in the day and the rich onyx of the night. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I am loaded with wonder and filled with splendor, created and swaddled in God's radiance. My potentials are limited only by my own vision. I aspire to the heavens and reach for the stars. I hurl myself at each challenge. I am the galling wind of a hurricane, and yet the tender swing of a branch. I am as hard as a diamond and as soft as black velvet that enhances the brilliance of the jewel. I am creative, resourceful, who is aggressive while still being feminine. I do not need to be saved from economic ruin. I do not carry financial baggage. I am strong enough to survive on my own, but choose not to do so. He has to celebrate my success and not hold me down. He will understand my desire to achieve, and my home will be a haven. I am wealthy, progressive, and the Bible applauds me. I am spiritual, and I still am successful, maternal and career-oriented, independent but relational. I do not sit around and wait for things to happen. I make things happen. I am a pillar of strength, and I have a vision. Endowed with the ability to bring vision to life. I am a lady who makes the most of life. I prove that I have faith because I shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters, and my leaves shall also not wither, but whatsoever I do shall prosper. I am a precious commodity. Through all my greatness is born a mother of all nations. I possess the womb of creativity, the garden of life, a fighter, and I will not escape challenge. I am stomping toward destiny that no one can foretell. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I arise. I am an anointed oil mixed by the apothecary, a careful blend of life's many spices. My personality is a potpourri of so many different things that years of knowing me will not disclose. I am carefully concocted, slowly simmering, and then stirred patiently. I am prosperous in my business, successful in my relationships, and contented in my personhood. It is an honor to be born out of my womb. It is a distinct privilege to hold my hand in marriage, feel my warm body in the middle of the night. It is delightful to hear the tinkling sound of my laughter that comes from my mouth when my heart is filled with love and peace. I am watched like admirers in a museum, appreciated like connoisseurs of fine cuisine. But when it is all said and done, that's a part of my life that no one can touch. There is a part of my life that no one can touch. I am a virtuous lady of excellence, and I rise.